My name is Wilson Ma. I'm a sales and leasing consultant here at South Centre Volkswagen. Today we're looking at the 2013 GTI. It's got to be one of my favorite cars that we have in the Volkswagen lineup. The things I love about the GTI, it's a fantastic, fun little sporty hot hatchback, I guess you could call it. It's been the king of the hot hatches for pretty much since the original GTI came out. I mean, it's economical, yet you have fantastic performance. It's a lot of fun to drive, whether you go with the twin clutch DSG automatic transmission or the 6-speed manual. They're both phenomenal choices, and I can't say enough good things about the car. Twin clutch DSG transmission, best way of kind of describing it would be, think of two manual transmissions put together. There's essentially a basic way of describing it. You have two rods. One has even gears on it, and one has the odd gears. And it's pre-selecting gears of whether it's on the upshift or the downshift. So it actually shifts in 0.2 seconds on the upshift, and it'll also rev match your downshift. So it gives you a really sporty feel, and it's at the touch of a button pretty much, and it'll shift. It's no hesitation. We have a lot of clients that drive high-end sports cars and whatnot and use GTIs as their second car, their winter car, their everyday car. And they say they have just as much fun in the GTI as they do in, say, their Porsche or whichever high-end car they are driving. So. The GTI has a 2-liter turbo direct injection, turbocharged engine. Phenomenal performance. It's 200 horsepower, 207 foot-pounds of torque. The torque curve on it is very flat. It goes up and it's straight across. It pulls hard in almost every single gear, which is pretty nice to find in a 4-cylinder. Typically you find yourself gearing down and trying to pass the guy, but the GTI never has any problems with that. I would say I'm extremely passionate about VWs because of the quality. I mean, you can drive multiple different vehicles, and at first you might say, oh, the Volkswagen's a little higher priced than the other one, but when you get in the car, when you drive the car, that's the difference in the world. I mean, the car feels completely different than everything else on the market. You can compare this car to other hot hatchbacks, for example, the Mazda Speed 3 or the new Focus ST, and you get in them and the first thing you notice is this thing torque steers like crazy, which is typically plagued for front-wheel drive vehicles. Well, the GTI is very minimal. I challenge you to feel the torque steer, find the torque steer in the car. And that's one of the things that kind of got me first hooked on driving Volkswagens is you can crank power out of these things and they're perfect the whole way. That and just overall quality of the car, soft touch dash, things you expect in high-end cars, Audi, BMW, Mercedes, you find in a Volkswagen, which is, it's awesome. And for the price point, you can't beat it once you actually sit in the car and drive it. My name's Wilson. I mean, if you're in the market for a fun, sporty, efficient car, whether it's a 2-door car, a 5-door car, come on down to South Centre Volkswagen. You got to check out my favorite car, the GTI. It's got to be one of the best cars on the market today.